Hi, Realm of Shadows. How is everyone doing? It's good to see you all. Hello. Yes, hi. Hi. Apparently, I'm a little early. I was hoping to catch the old snickerdoodle. It's my understanding that he was supposed to be streaming tonight, so I thought I'd pop by. He's been especially cagey lately. Ah, well, I suppose we can all just wait together, right? How are you, chat? How are you, White Blade, Manamasi, Rumble?
Excuse me, just a moment. Where is it? Yes, hello, Druid Pay. It is me, the Inverted Shadow, and hello to all of you of our the Realm of Shadows. It is very nice to see you again, Pay.
Hello, Breaky. You know Halloween is over, right?
What? No! There is no Breaky here. It is your dear friend, Shadow. What brings you to the realm tonight?
Right. So, we're doing this? Okay, then. Well, Shadow, I stopped by hoping to see another dear friend of mine, unBREAKable, because I haven't heard from him in a while and I was starting to worry about his well-being. But I guess he's actively avoiding me, and I'll need to be rethinking our friendship after all.
That does sound quite awful. I sincerely would think the Snow Globe would think more highly of his best friend.
Citizen Bob, how does a boy do it?
Ah, yes. That is a question, isn't it? How would one, specifically, as if by choice, lose the taint of corruption within them? Any ideas, Breaky Boy?
I don't quite follow what you're talking about, Druid.
Oh, well, you know, you were pretending to be Shadow just now. You didn't have that telltale corruption in your voice for a bit. Is that normal? I mean, if hypothetically there were, I don't know, someone else who might have a power similar to yours, is that something they might be able to do?
Exactly what did the boy tell you? Hey, I know you two met again, and I have not seen my acolyte in days. What did he tell you?
I am far more interested in what you can tell me, my friend. It seems to me something quite, interesting has been going on lately. So how's about we pull up a chair, make some tea, and have a chat about it, yeah?
What is there to speak of? Infallible and I have reconnected. We enjoyed ourselves on our first proper Halloween together, and I may have told her that I didn't wish for her to see Shadow for the moment. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, that's great! Listen, I'm glad to hear that the two of you have reconnected, and you've been having a good time in each other's company. Truly. But it does seem a bit weird that you wouldn't want her to see Shadow again. I was under the impression that the two of them had become friends, and that you were quite okay with that.
And I am. I wasn't at first, but I realize she does see a friend within that boy. And I know better than to keep her solely tethered to me. I just figured that perhaps it would be wise if she let him settle back into his home after leaving it all to me during October.
I see. So you would have no problem at all with her having an extended visit with him now, then? This very evening, in fact.
No. What is that even meant to imply, Druid?
I mean to imply that you're deliberately hiding something when it comes to Infallible.
What? I'm doing no such thing.
Right. And you're also the inverted shadow.
I am far beyond the boy's level. You will never even comprehend a power such as mine. You dare accuse me of being a liar? I have nothing to hide about Saoirse. I mean, infallible.
So, this inkling does exist then. Saoirse, huh? That's a pretty name. Look, unBREAKable, I'm trying to be light-hearted and hear you out, because you are my friend, and I want to give you the benefit of the doubt and not jump to conclusions. But if we're going to keep acting like nothing at all is going on here, then I'm afraid I have no choice but to grab my pogo stick.
Huh? What sort of threat is that meant? Never mind it. So what if the girl bled through my acolyte during our last sessions? It only served as a reminder of past anguish, not to live again.
I'm not threatening you, Snow Globe. If I was, you would damn well know it. But the fact remains that there is this Saoirse, and the implications of her existence, they don't look too good at first glance.
And I am not that same apex anymore. My intentions for control are not the same as they were back then, yet you all insist on bringing the past back to the surface again, just like Shadow.
Breaky. It seems like the past has come back to the surface all on its own.
What?
Well, from what I understand, this Saoirse has been popping out somehow, all on her own. Look, Breaky, I'm not trying to focus on blame here or to slap you down for something you did a long time ago, but I can't just ignore this, no matter how much you'd like to forget it. So, please, I'm asking you, as your friend, because I am your friend, just tell me what's going on.
Where am I meant to even start on this entire matter?
How about you start with who Saoirse is?
Fine. She was the first girl to ever truly stand her ground against me. Every other poor soul that stood in my way long ago met a swift end, but this girl, she had fire within her.
So she stood against you. Then what happened?
Well, what do you think happened? She didn't last long, but I didn't kill her. Not like the others. In that moment, I saw potential within her. And thus did I bring her here, to our realm.
So you made her infallible? But whatever magic you used on her to create the acolyte in your own image must not have been complete enough. The original is still there underneath, but why would she only now be coming to the surface?
He told you I forced it all upon her, didn't he?
Did I or did I not say that I wasn't focused on blame here? I'm not here to fight with you, Breaky Boy. Do not attempt to start one. Shadow has her suspicions, of course, but that's why I'm here, to get to the bottom of things.
Well, contrary to what he said, I didn't force the realm's power upon her. Yes, I still very much preached Chico's gospel back in the day, but even then that time I wasn't fully like her, for the most part. I'm not an idiot, Druid. Forcing the realm of Shadow's blessing onto anyone can have dire consequences. I wasn't going to bring harm onto Saoirse for the sake of having a loyal follower.
Then tell me how it did happen, Breaky. I'm here to listen. Tell me everything.
If I do that, your perspective may change on me. For literally everything I've tried to build up now.
Yes, you're right. Because I have absolutely done nothing but judge you about who you used to be. Totally valid fear.
I never forced our blessing upon the girl, Pei. I did it just the same as Shiko had done to Shadow. I fed her just enough to alter her from the very start. She remained unconscious in her new abode. When she finally awoke, she was of course terrified of this new magic coursing through her. But I only spoke to her calmly, introducing myself to her, and that she would be my new acolyte, now far from her home. She wasn't willing to listen after, well, what I had done to her in her home. But I would like to think she realized the spot she was in then.
So, you took care of her? And over time, she became foul?
She was different. Never before had I wished to actively care for another being. And I still hadn't quite adjusted to it. But seeing this girl struggle to use her new powers, being so afraid, I knew it fell to me to be her mentor for something so unfamiliar. I was reluctant and short-sighted at first, and as months passed, she saw less of a monster in me and more of just a mentor. Someone that did care for how she used her blessing.
That is... breaky. That's incredibly sweet. But how did someone so... well, different become... I mean, even you have to admit, that fella's pretty bloodthirsty. Literally.
To this day, I do not truly know. Myself, I've always known. I'm an amalgamation of all the magic Shadow has adamantly refused to make use of, finally given sentience and physical form. But infallible? I've never been able to truly piece together how our blessing corrupted her as it did. Maybe she took to the thrill of learning. Maybe she wished for more. I've never known.
I see. And now that the original is making herself known, you want to keep her from Shadow?
You would never understand if I even tried to explain to him, Druid. Even with the steps he and I have taken, this whole incident has likely set that all back now.
Yeah, you know, I can see your point. You're right. You should definitely keep it from him. Because sneaking around and hiding things is the surest way to win and keep his trust.
Yes, it would be the... Why must you do this?
Because I'm your friend. And sometimes you're an idiot.
Right then, what would you be expecting me to do then?
Sneak around as long as possible, make a bunch of mistakes, make matters worse and worse until eventually you cave and ask for help.
I meant, what are you expecting me to do to fix things with my acolyte and the boy? I had hoped her first Christmas would be with... me.
Well, obviously that is what I expected you to do, because, you know, you tend to be pretty... Wait, what? What? Val isn't spending Christmas with you?
She's off to spend it with Shadow. She still won't have any mention of you around her. I'm supposed to know her best, know what to do for her to make her happy, and I just don't know.
Why would she be spending her first Christmas with Shadow, Breaky? What did you do?
What else? I only talked about you as I was playing that weird Kirby game previously, and she went off on both of us again. I never meant to upset her again.
unBREAKable. At this point, there's only one thing I can assume here. I've never done anything to her except to try to help her and be kind. I did apologise for my part in your reunion, and I sent her tea every time that I sent you more. That's it. There's only one explanation here.
That being?
She's jealous.
Jealous?
It's the only explanation.
I never wanted for that. Yet I'm still to blame for keeping our friendship a secret from her.
Listen, Breaky, I'm just trying to put myself in her shoes for a minute here, alright? Her home, her life, everything she ever knew was gone. She is imbued with this new power, and then there's only one person left in the world for her. Someone that she worships and idolises and loves so much that her very nature changed to be more like him, to feel worthy of his approval. And then this person just disappears with someone else without warning, comes back as a changed person, and didn't tell her about it. Well, I'd feel pretty replaced. And hearing about that person, and how you want to do all the things with them, well, I'd probably feel pretty jealous too. If I were infallible.
I never intended to abandon her, Pei. Her or Saoirse. I just never imagined I would have this whole change of heart.
You know, people are funny. We judge ourselves by our intentions, but we judge others by their actions.
Truly, I still have much to learn then. So, what am I to do then to make things right with them?
Well, that depends on a lot of things, friend. How exactly do you feel about Infallible? And Saoirse, for that matter.
It's the only true friend I've ever had. Yes, I value what I have, but Saoirse, Val... The sun and earth and shadowed mountains if men I could make them happy. I cannot bear the thought of losing either of them, Pei.
Perhaps you should tell them this.
How can I possibly after everything?
Well, tell her like you just told me.
I'm afraid she won't listen to me again. What if I lose her?
It sounds like you're in love with her.
Truant, please, not now! She and I have never... I have no figure to even argue now. I don't want to lose my friend, Pei. Especially not around a time that is so special to everyone. She should be happy around the one she saw as her own. Not cold and alone.
You should do something special for her. To show her how you feel about her. Something really special. And then tell her what you've told me.
I don't know whether to appeal to Infallible or Saoirse. I will do whatever I must.
That is a bit of a conundrum. Well, what if you did something that appeals to both of them?
What? But how?
Christmas.
But neither of them have experienced it. And neither of them even want to be near me right now. Knowing my luck, you've already hidden out in the realm again, seeking the boy out.
Hey, Breaky. Did I ever tell you about when I was exiled from my home?
You've mentioned it to me before. I do not believe you've gone into great detail with me, no.
Ah, yes. Well, perhaps I will sometime. But that tale is not really all that important. So much as this. I hate the thought of going back there. It makes me unbelievably hungry. I would rather have my arm chewed off by a ravaging bear than set one foot in that place. And I'm very quick to tell everyone about it.
I do not quite process what you are implying with this.
The point is that I would do anything, give anything, to have my home back. But it's easier for me to be angry and to hate it, and to be as far away from thoughts of going back as possible, since I know I can't.
As if running from your past is easier than confronting it, or something of the sort.
Perhaps Val, Saoirse, perhaps they feel like they won't get to spend their first Christmas with you, because they think you're going to spend it with me. So they're being outwardly angry instead of feeling, well, hurt.
But I want to spend it with them! I don't know how else I can reach them now. Show them they matter the most to me.
So plan a whole Christmas shindig, Reiki. Do the tree, the twinkling lights, the eggnog, the repetitive Christmas carols, the whole shebang! And invite them to come experience Christmas with you. Just them and you.
A great apex. Reduced in such a state. If they only would listen to me. My only hope of all things is on the shadow.
Well, he definitely won't help you if you continue to keep him in the dark about the whole thing with Saoirse.
But he won't. I don't know how possibly to explain to him that I was not abusing the realm's blessings like he so believes.
You explained it to me.
I did.
So it shouldn't be too hard to do it again.
Even with the history he's had with me?
Exactly.
Fine. I will try. But I'm starting with infallible first. I cannot lose them over anything else.
Well, that might be hard. I mean, if you don't talk to him, he might make plans with this acolyte of yours for Christmas before you get a chance to send an invite.
How am I meant to... He and I have never properly conversed since the day he set me free.
Well, no time like the present.
Fine. I will try to talk to him.
I think you'll find him a lot more understanding than you give him credit for. And he is worried about Saoirse.
Is he?
Well, wouldn't you be if you thought an innocent was forcibly corrupted against their will?
I suppose so, yes.
You know, he might even help you decorate the realm for Christmas.
Perhaps if things are made right then.
I have no doubt that they will be, but, you know, maybe we should get you playing some killer. You've got a lot of things on your mind.
Yes, I suppose so. I hardly doubt my performance will be any better than it was the last time.
Well, what do you mean? Did something happen?
I could have honestly performed better the last time that I did this.
Did you get stuck in one of your own traps again?
No.
Then what could possibly have gone wrong?
I was not at peak performance, and I heavily doubt I still am.
Well, that's understandable. You've got a lot of things going on in that old snow globe of yours.
Regardless of the fact, I will do as best I can.
So that's an interesting cosmetic that you have there for Ghostface. I quite like it.
It's, what is it? Some kind of scarecrow-looking mask.
It's very Batman.
And yes, I know. Hello, Realm of Shadows. It is me, unBREAKable. You're right, that's it.
Are you sure you're unbreakable and not Shadow?
Yes, Druid. Well, I can't exactly go and change out of this costume now in front of an audience.
I mean, you could, but that would make it a different kind of shrine.
But hello to everybody that's there. Hello, Nook Nook. They seem to be singing your praises again, Pay.
Hello, Nook Nook. We love our Nook. I hope you're doing well. So, Breaky, have you had much chance to play the Bone Chill event?
A little bit.
How are you liking it?
It is bizarre.
Well, go on then. What's so bizarre about it?
The snowmen? Do I even need to comment on the snowmen?
I think you absolutely need to comment on the snowmen. Snow globe.
It's a surprise to me that killers can hide in them when I thought it was only survivors that could do that.
Ah, yes, so you can become quite the ambush predator then.
Alright, backwater. I'm only realizing that I believe this is the first time you're watching me play killer then.
I think it is, actually. Well, you know, aside from the times that I'm just lurking about in the bush.
What?
Oh, nothing. How do you think the tea gets delivered? Listen, it's not my fault that you know, don't keep a lookout for random otters.
Hold on. Well, I have you now, like marked you at least. No! Well, I have a mark on them. The question, though, is if I catch them. Probably not.
Well, you're a brilliant stalker. Although, a killer shack loop. Anyone can loop killer shack.
Unfortunately. Wait. This is not a worthy chase, is it?
No, I would probably abandon it.
I've completely lost them. Wait. Shh. Well, there's another one, and I think that was Sprint Burst.
Oh, wonderful. You should be able to catch this one, I think.
There.
Ah! Excellent! What, no maniacal laughter?
I am not in it. Let me just get them on a hook.
Well, alright. But you know, you're meant to be having fun.
I know. I have too much to think about now, though.
You know what, that's fair.
I was going to say, what do you think of my current build for Ghostface?
I'll be honest with you, it's kind of a little bit small. I can't tell what you're running.
I'll go into detail when this match is complete. I don't think it'll last long anyway.
You know, you've really got to have a little bit more faith in yourself.
Oh, I see another one. Hang on a moment. Lean.
I noticed that you don't seem to crouch very much as Ghostface.
What? Somebody was looking at me.
Your spidey sense is tingling.
Wait, I saw... Oh, there you were.
Oh, well that's convenient. No killer shack for you this time, Missy.
No, she's running right back towards it.
Ah, of course she is.
I don't have time for this. And they were up there.
Ah, well. It's just a warm-up match anyway, Breaky.
So you say then?
Well, I mean, it is just a game after all. I mean, it's not like you're actually hunting down people. Right?
No. Hello, Scotty.
Hello, Scotty. And hello, Emerald.
Good to see the both of you. There's a hit.
Nicely done. A shame you're not running Sloppy Butcher, though.
Another hit. Surge.
Beautiful.
What is a choo-choo, Charles?
It is some game that everyone is really excited about lately. Think Thomas the Tank Engine, but nightmare fuel.
What is a Thomas the Tank Engine?
A children's cartoon about a train.
This is not ideal.
I agree, it's a little baffling.
I was talking about this match, but that works too.
Oh, right. Right. I forgot about that. Oh, and the flashlight. Oh, no, what a combo. You have to admit, though, that was surprisingly well done on their part.
The clicking was a little irritating, but oh well.
For this gift of
It is
power,
quite
I
frustrating
am
when they do
grateful.
that.
I know you're behind that rock there, Lise. Sprint burst.
Hello, friend.
So that one has sprint burst, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah, but she's already burnt it.
For this
hello.
gift of power,
Nice
I am
hit.
grateful.
I'm not entirely
Wonderful.
sure what she was thinking there.
That was quite fortunate right there.
Lucky indeed. They're likely on one of those other generators, though.
Oh, most likely.
It's rather unfortunate. Hello, Tiny, as well. I know you're here, too.
Hello, Tiny.
Well, hello there.
Oof! From the
Well, that was-
sky.
I noticed the dead
Doesn't
horse as
matter.
well.
You still got her. You still got her. That's what's important. Now go hang her like a Christmas ornament.
There's somebody else on that generator. Hang on a moment. I hear that boom, also. Get rid of this. Is there? No, there wasn't. I thought somebody was on that generator.
I feel like they might have been hiding in that locker nearby.
Maybe.
Or there is a spot in the bottom there where it goes into, yeah, just about where you are. If you're working on that generator up top, I find people like to hide.
There's the dead horde. As I expected. Do you have decisive strike? Let's see. No. Did you just drop that pallet while I was a mile away from it? What?
Pre-drop for the win, I suppose?
I think he was hoping that he would stun me. I'd like to think they're on that far generator over there. listen.
It would be a smart place for them to be.
I see you. And yes, I know you're there too. Where do you suppose that one's gone to? I'll leave that for now. Wait, I see you there.
Oh my.
What? Well, I saw her. Unfortunately, I was in the field.
They're really trying to get this gin.
What the? What? No, you're not getting that flashlight on me. One down.
Well done, Breaky.
That's something at least. That's right, that's right.
Oof!
And adrenaline as we expected.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
I must check the exit gates. Knowing my luck, they're likely all then.
I would probably expect as much.
Yes, there you go. I was wondering how you weren't revealing me there. What do you think you're doing? She has a pallet here, I must be mindful of that. Is that life? No, it wasn't. Oh, well, so much for this then. No! Oh, she has boiled over. Wonderful.
She made an attempt.
That was her first hook? Oh, my gracious.
That's alright, Breaky. It's just a game.
Legion or Ghostface? Between the two, I have the more experience with Legion, so...
So in the whole, you're pretty much just learning Ghostface then.
Alright, that's another hook at least. And yes, it's my friend Pay here, whoever asked.
Hello, Emerald. Another Emerald. Oh my gosh.
Hannah and Emerald, yes.
Breaky. Are you secretly collecting all of the Chaos Emeralds in the chat and you didn't tell me?
If I had such interest in artifacts, then... I really wish I didn't have to canvas secure a kill, but here we are.
And you know what they say about desperate times. She is baiting you to take that early hit.
I am aware. Well, now we're both here, of course. No!
Nicely done! Well done, Breaky! Well done!
I'm quite surprised I got that grab to begin with. Oh look!
Oh, that's
she's dead too. Yes, you two, get out. Wait. You idiot!
You absolute fool.
Where I thought I
Well
get two,
done,
I
Breaky.
get three. Idiot.
Excellent.
And this, audience, is why you leave.
It's never wise to taunt a bloodthirsty killer.
Especially not one such as myself.
And you managed to close the hatch right before time was out.
And I completed my daily tribute and a challenge. What did they see? Dead hard, more time, rumblings of healing. One of them had flip-flopped. I believe that was the last one I hooked. Interesting.
Speaking of builds, I think you were going to tell me about your ghost face build that you're running.
Yes, give me a moment. I need to turn some things in.
Oh, of course, of course. Take your time. Got to do your paperwork after all.
The fact I turned that match around is a miracle in of itself.
Well, I have to say, I'm not wholly surprised. You are very good at what you do.
Alright, let's turn this in. Right, now, the current build I use for Ghostface is sort of an impromptu one, I suppose you could say. It makes use of two specific perks. Firstly, Hex Plaything. When you hook a survivor, a Hex totem is made afflicted or affixed to them, and as long as it remains within the trial, the cursed survivor is oblivious, meaning they won't hear your terror radius.
That kind of seems like an interesting choice, given that you're playing Ghostface.
The idea I had is essentially that I remain in Night Shroud even when I'm not using my power.
Well, I suppose that does make some bit of sense. I can see the synergy there.
Well, because I combine it with another one, Hex Pentimento. I not only see the aura of totems that are cleansed and destroyed, but I can also reignite them into Pentimento totems for this perk specifically, and each one gives a stacking debuff against the survivor, starting from decreasing repair speed, to healing speed, to recovery speed, to the exit opening speed, and at a maximum of 5 tokens, every totem on the map is blocked by the entity for the entire remainder of the trial, meaning they cannot be cleansed.
Ah, see, that's smart. So essentially you're baiting them into cleansing your totems by using Plaything. Now that is clever, Breaky, and quite devious.
And then the other two I just threw on. Surge, just so I can have that slight bit of slowdown. And then Knockout, which any survivor I put in a dying state does not have their aura revealed to other survivors. They crawl and recover slower, and they're afflicted with a blindness status, meaning they cannot see auras.
Ah, so they don't even know which way to call for help.
Not at all.
You know, I always thought that that might be less of a boon and more of a hindrance to me playing killer. Because I've noticed a lot of survivors are not too clever. If you leave them on the ground, and you know, you go patrol the area or something, if they do start wandering away as they're crawling in a dying state, they tend to crawl towards the nearest source of help, which I find helps me find the other survivors.
True. Well, everyone has their play styles, obviously.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
I want to keep playing Ghostface or switch back to Legion.
Well, I haven't actually gotten to see you play much Legion.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. You know, most of the time when I'm here with you, we're playing Survivor.
That is true. And, well, JC is the one who got me into Legion to begin with, so... Alright, well, I can play Legion, yes. If you so wish to see.
I do! I'd very much like to see. Oh my gosh. I love that cosmetic.
It's the Frosty Eyes mask. It's a holiday-themed skin.
I absolutely love it.
Yes. I build up Legion is a bit more oddball, I believe the term is.
An oddball?
For starters, one perk I've been adamant on keeping on is Dark Devotion. When I hit the when my obsession is injured or loses a health state by any means, my terror radius transfers to them, making me undetectable for a short time.
Now that is quite devious. Oh, I quite like that.
I thought it combined well with Feral Frenzy. The Legion's power, that is.
That is clever. So they won't even know you're coming for them.
I combine that with Hex the Third Seal. Any survivor I hit, by any means, be it a basic or special attack, aka Feral Frenzy, is afflicted with the blindness status, meaning they won't see auras.
Oh my gosh! So you can just zip around using Feral Frenzy. They don't know where you are. They don't know where you're coming from. And if you hit them, they go blind. Oh,
Precisely.
crikey.
Deaf.
Oh, so devious.
They're deaf and blind. And now I also match that with Thanatophobia, where every injured, dying, or hooked survivor lives a 2% or stacking 2% debuff to repairing and sabotage speeds, and at 4 max injured survivors, you get an additional 12% to repair and sabotage speeds.
So you really are playing quite around Feral Frenzy then?
Just a bit, I suppose. And then finally, the coup de grace, as it were, Grim Embrace. When I hook every survivor in the trial for at least once, every generator in the trial will be blocked by the entity for a short time.
That is a good bit of slowdown for you.
I rarely see killer players use this perk, though, which is surprising. I know it takes a while to set up, but it does seem rather useful.
I can see how it would have its uses. Although... I mean, it does kind of seem a bit strange that you can only do it once per trial.
Once per trial, yes. And then it will deactivate for the remainder of the trial. Why, do you believe that something better would be suited for this?
Well, I think if you're going for a slowdown of sorts, you might want to try something that activates more often. I would almost want to recommend trying Dead Man Switch.
That is a good point. Of course the Etherborn is here. Well, I'm like this, no less.
Well, I mean, it's your own fault for attempting to trick me.
I know that. Right, let's try Dead Man Switch in place of Grim Embrace, and we'll see how that works.
You know, I'm just considering, if you're transferring your terror radius to another survivor, making everyone blind, right? Chances are good that a survivor who escapes you, especially if you intentionally let them escape the chase, they go running towards their friend at a generator. Their friend hears them coming, well, hears you coming, or at least they think they do, and they pop off the generator. And now that generator is blocked.
This is true. But, yes, hello, JC. I'm sorry by the scenes of the... Yes, your goggle buddy is here, Pay.
Hello, Goggle Buddy!
And since I also forgot, yes, I'm also running add-ons that increase the duration of my Feral Frenzy, and when survivors mend, they're afflicted with the broken status, meaning they can't heal themselves.
That is just evil.
I know. time using a slightly altered Legion build. I'm not certain how this will fare.
I'm not either. It's just a theory, you know.
We
Only
shall
one way to
see.
find out, and that's through scientific testing. By
We shall
murdering everyone
see.
you see.
We shall see then if your theory, as the pun goes, breaks the ice, as it were.
Breaky, was that a pun?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Breaky, I'm so proud of you.
And we arrive on Ormond. Which is weird considering this is the Legion's own map, so you would think home turf advantage, no?
Absolutely. Assuming you know the map pretty well.
Normally I do, yes. I do like how it is also dressed up for Christmas. There was somebody on that generator there. Oh, and I've already found my obsession. And so I already have Dark Devotion.
Excellent!
Well, I have to catch
Excellent!
him now in Frenzy, so... What the... Where are the others? I don't want to talk about it, JC. It's nothing.
I mean, it is a good look for you.
I did not foresee that pallet there. Well, I didn't really expect it.
Oof! Ouch!
I'm gonna go find the others. Right, I remembered I was told to check snowmen as well, since I know survivors can hide in them.
Indeed, but you know, it is kind of fun to just walk around popping snowmen.
Oh my goodness. I mistimed that swing horribly. Life. Well, this is not ideal, is it?
That's alright. You'll get it. Well, you know, on the upside, when you get stunned like that, it does give you plenty of time to take in the beauty of all the Christmas decorations that someone spent all that time to put up.
I suppose. Well, there she is again. Did I break the pallet over here? Yes, I did. No more life for you. Oh, you thinking of hiding the snowman? No, I don't think so. And up you go.
It was a nice catch.
Well, I can see Dead Man's Switch already got a little there. Fancy that. It worked. For the moment. I'll drop the pallets. There you go. Fool. Lag. Oh, goodness gracious. So you meant to say decorations, I assume.
I think they're making fun of me for saying Christmas directions.
There's Dark Devotion again. And there went Third Seal.
Oh no.
I missed again. I cannot with this.
So I have to wonder, who exactly is it that's running around putting up all of these Christmas decorations?
I do not know.
Seems like that job would come with some hefty hazards pay.
Probably. Sounds like the killer's running around with the entity, yes. I see another one up there. Phil, what are you doing? Oh, these cursed
Oh, yeah, that
pirates.
was unfortunate.
Every time. What is one to do in this scenario?
I mean, I might spend some time breaking down some of these pallets that they keep using to leap you with.
Get him on a hook, then.
Of course, rule number 1 that I learned about playing killer, never leave a bill on the floor.
Unbreakable, yes. Well, there's Dead Man's Switch again. There's a hit that I needed. More value out of Dead Man's Switch as well, which is nice.
Oh yeah, it does seem to be working out.
I must kick that generator, though. I hear young Jim. There it is. Is that balanced landing? I believe it is. The bill went into second soap save. What?
They're not getting him down. Those fools.
They almost didn't. I'm lagging again, which is not ideal.
Hell yeah!
Break this pallet here.
Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh. Breaking.
Stormy, with 51 months, thank you for being a false apex to the realm. But thank you for your support as always, Stormy.
51 months, Stormy. That's a long time.
Indeed. Where do you think you're going, Nia? I know you're there. Let me catch this. I see you, Meg. What? The bill didn't mend.
Oh yeah, that's excellent.
That was amusing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I hear that. All right. I hear you, Nia.
She was being quite sneaky.
Yes. Nice try.
Well, that was just unfortunate for her.
Unfortunate for her, fortunate for me. I don't know if I get her to that hook, though, because I think I hesitated ever slightly. No, I do. Oh, she's dead. What do you know?
Ah, how died that?
I'll take it, certainly. Where do you think you're going, Meg? Should I keep on her?
I mean, I probably would.
There you are.
Especially since if you keep on her, she doesn't have time to stop and heal and, you know.
Yes.
Keeps her regenerative for much
Oh
longer.
wait, I believe... Yes, she's dead as well. I think they're on that far generator over there, though. I don't know how much progress they've made. Oh, no, there's Dead Man's Switch once more.
Getting an awful lot of value out of that, I've noticed.
Yes, indeed. Though I should kick this still, because it's nearly done. Oh, I think I must... Oh, there they both are! Where are they running to? Am I about to be looped at Killer Shack? Of course I am.
Well, on the upside, it is very difficult for two people to loop successfully at Killer Shack at the same time. Maybe you'll get lucky and they'll get in each other's way.
Like they did there?
Exactly. Goodbye, Mr. Bill.
Wait.
Goodbye.
Come on, young Jin, where do you think I've gone? Alright, they're leaving the shack now. I'm surprised. I thought you would have hung around a little bit more.
Yeah, it seems like an odd choice to make a run for it.
And she makes the window there. Does she have life? I can't tell. Wait. Got you!
Well done.
Where do you think you're going?
I think she's going on the hook.
If I can find one. Well, yes, it's over there. I must be mindful that that Bill has adrenaline. Logic would say he's on that far generator back that I kicked.
Oh, most likely.
Let us go find out, shall we? So Dark Devotion is gone. I still have Thanatophobia as well. He was hiding over there. He went to go for her instead of going for the generator.
Not the wisest of moves. Not the wisest of moves.
Not precisely. Now I must find them, unfortunately. They'll heal themselves.
Indeed. Hey, Blakey, don't look now, but that community challenge of yours is at 75%.
So it is. Oh, there you are. And they were on that generator. Of course. Times like this, I
Yes, but
wonder if
now
I
they're
should
forced to
know
contend
it.
with the doors.
True. Now where have you gone? There you are.
Hello, Bill.
He's probably running towards the gate that the young Jin is on.
Not a terrible time for frenzy in order to close the gap, I'd think.
Come on, then. No, of course. What? The Yongjin left! What?
Oh no!
You are a...
Oof. Goodbye, Bill.
Why did the Yongjin leave? I thought you would at least take a hit for him.
Apparently not. Quite selfish she was. Straight up just left this man to die. And after he so kindly saved her. Mortals, am I right?
Well, something at least. And my challenge has been done again, which is always good. And I must say, I do feel bad for, you know, that Bill, because I honestly believed he would escape as well.
Hey, shut up. He's doing quite well.
Well, he was a good sport at least.
He was. He was indeed. Which is, you know, nice to find. After you've been chasing someone around with a knife for a while.
I still don't understand why such generosity or such a positive reaction to that is such a rarity to find in this community.
You know, I feel like it might have something to do with your Eli. Well, I mean, between you and Shadow, you guys are very skilled. So you end up playing against a higher caliber of players that tend to perhaps not be playing just for the fun of it, but they take it a little bit more seriously. And I think that's where people start getting toxic. For myself personally, you know, when I play Killer or Survivor, I don't really run into a whole lot of toxicity. The occasional 4-man toxic squad that just want to click their flashlights and that sort of thing happens. But it's very rare.
It's still rather sad. Because if we had more positive reactions like that, I feel as if this community would be... Well, I'm not entirely sure what the word would be. It was still a fun match, though.
So how did you feel about playing with Deadman Switch? That's the ultimate question. Because we were running a test on it, were we not?
Between it and Grim Embrace, I do see it has more of an immediate effect, I suppose.
Well, I'm happy you gave it a go.
I will keep it on again for this next match to see how that goes. I feel as if we need more results than that.
Oh yes, of course. You know, we need a much larger sample size.
So Rumble. It randomly came to me, but I picture unBREAKable as Legion and infallible as Ghostface if Dead by Daylight ever had tag team killers.
Interesting. I thought, although it was my understanding that Infallible quite likes Legion too. Something about knives.
Indeed.
You know, it'll be really interesting. Given that Legion is, what, 4 separate people, right?
Yes.
Can you imagine a co-op mode with Legion, wherein you're co-op killers and you tag team out throughout the course of the match?
That does sound entertaining.
That'll be a nifty little game mode, I think.
Alright, so 1 flashlight, a toolbox, and a medkit. have to be mindful of the flashlight.
Indeed.
Which, I don't know if you knew this, Druid. Do you know that the Legion has an add-on that functions like Franklin's Demise?
I did not. Please tell me more.
I forget what the name of it is, but the add-on essentially functions as, when you're in feral frenzy, when you pass every survivor past the second hit, they will drop any items they hold.
Oh, I quite like that. Are you running it?
No, but I will have to look up the add-on when this match is complete, just to show you.
That does sound quite interesting. Franklin's Demise is so frustrating.
Well, when I first started playing Legion, I did run Franklin's Demise on them, because I did see it would be effective against, flashlight, saboteur, squads.
Ah, yes, of course. I like running Franklin's Demise on things where they absolutely have to pick up items. So, my favourite Stompy Boy there, with Franklin's Demise, is an absolute nightmare.
And the area of crows. Where is my totem, first and foremost? Over there. That's not an ideal spot.
Ah, Stormy, thank you. Stormy says that the add-on you were speaking about is Stolen Sketchbook.
Thank you. No, they're not there. They must be on the other side of the map, then. Let me listen. That is not a good spot for a totem at all, no. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
See,
that's unfortunate.
You both have sprinklers, I would like to guess. No? Never mind, then. No lithe or anything like that. Claudette is my obsession, and I see somebody there.
Oh, there they are.
I don't know if I make it to them in time, though. That's the thing. Wait. There we go.
Nice.
For some reason, the killer instinct is gone now. What? Oh, there's Cheryl.
Hello, Harvey. Hi, look, it's good to see you.
Well, there's the killer instinct. I don't know why it disappeared for a moment. That was.
It does seem like a weird bug.
My dark devotion is gone. Let's see. Oh, there's Claudette again.
Toof.
Caffeinated combo.
Quite like that. That was well done.
Thank you. Up you go. That is what, 3 stacks of third seal at the moment.
Can I just say, I adore her sweater.
Whose? Claudette's?
Indeed.
It is rather festive.
Speaking of festive, are you going to wear a sweater when you say infallible?
Hang on. Lisa, what are you doing? Did you all see that? She tried to bless a totem in front of me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she was thinking there.
Who have I not? I've not hit the chill yet, so... Oh, there's another instance of Dead Man's Switch. And there's Claudette. Come on, then.
I think that's what I like a lot about Dead Man's Switch is not only does it stop them on the generators, but it also kind of helps you locate them a little bit as well.
Yes, it does. Again, with the killer instinct not showing up, what is the point of that? Is it a perk or is it something I'm not seeing?
I genuinely don't know.
Oh, there's Jill. Drop it. Come on. No. And there's Cheryl again. That was 4 hits. Or, this should be... She dead-hearted!
Oh my gosh!
Cheryl, my dear, what were you thinking there?
Quite a mistake on her part.
Why, I was in frenzy, no less.
Yeah, why would you dead her to frenzy?
I don't know.
That was an interesting choice. Perhaps it was a panic hit.
Perhaps. Claudette! No, I swing. I should have swung later.
Aye, that's alright.
Pallets, there we go. By the way, maximum sacks of third seal. They can't see any auras. None of them.
That is absolutely devious. I love it. Oof!
I thought that was.
Well, that was unfortunate for her. It was a good hit. That's quite well done.
I'm trying to learn how to better fake, fake going around one way and then going the other,
It does seem like you're getting much better at it. Something I need to work on myself.
And Apex must learn, after all. They haven't saved the Cheryl yet! They can't see her aura!
So they can't find her to get her down. Oh,
They
crikey.
went for the Claudette! What is happening?
I don't know, but I hear carnival music. Do you hear carnival music?
No.
Because it's an absolute circus.
Ah, I see. That Cheryl is not going to die on first hook, is she? No, I thought that. I was going to say, if I'm going to kill on that Cheryl on first hook, because they can't see her aura.
That would be brilliant.
I would have been incredibly shocked if that worked. Yes, tiny carnival music. Aha, there you are. Who's that? That's Claudette. Again.
No, she really wants that one particular generator, doesn't she?
Yes, and I do believe I just heard a boom totem go up somewhere. I must contend with that now. Got lag again. It won't. They're healing now. Where do you suppose they've gone? Well, I hear the boom.
I would say...
Aha! There's Lisa!
I would definitely be sure to circle back to that generator that Claudette kept whacking on.
Let me
I feel like she's probably going back to it.
Let's see. Well, oh, they're on my totem! Get off that! No, 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 no! No, you don't! Right, that Cheryl needs to die because she knows where my totem is.
Indeed. And look, she was right back on that generator again. She is just relentless about it.
Very much so. Wait a moment. Cheryl! If she needs to die, I cannot let my totem go down. That's fine. I expected that generator would get finished anyway.
Oof. Well
Farewell,
done.
Cheryl. And then there were 3. Cressy the Withering. I hear Claudette. Again. There she is. Are you the one with the boom totem, aren't you?
Most likely. She's also the one that took the med kit, isn't she?
Oh, she has life. Well, and I've learned that now. Well, in killing her, I unfortunately lose dark devotion, but I would say I got some use out of it.
I would say as well.
And there's Dead Man's Switch again.
I think that leveled the playing field.
Yes. Alright, I will freely admit, perhaps Dead Man's Switch is a better use for this build.
Well, I'm glad it seems to be working out for you.
Well, I thank you for the suggestion in the first place, Druid.
Well, it's the least that I can do. You and Shadow have certainly helped me out with quite a few builds already. It's nice to be able to repay the favour.
So there's only the Lisa and the Jill that are left now. Where do you suppose they've gone to? Because these generators are all compacted together, which is,
It is fortunate for you. If they are on the farthest gen, the one inside the building, I personally would probably allow them to do that one. I mean, I would keep pressure on it, but I'd allow them to do it so they 3-gen. But they 3-gen themselves in the other direction anyhow.
There's Jill. No. And there's Lisa.
Oh my. Things are not looking well for our survivors.
Well, one thing I know I've gotten very adept at is faking going under pallets so they may drop them, and thus waste them.
Indeed.
The moment I say that.
Should have knocked on wood.
That was well played on her part, though.
Aye, indeed it was. Now, where did she get to?
There's Jill. And she has Dead Hard as well. I am not good at predicting Dead Hard yet. I simply am not. Which is a little unfortunate.
Dead Hard is difficult. I've noticed there's really only two types of people that run Dead Hard. The people who have no idea how it works properly and they blow it way too early. Or the people that are so good at the timing that it's always the very last second they hit it. There's no in between.
I have a question now.
Aye.
What do you think that Lisa's going to do? Finish the last generator or go? Well, answer my own question then.
I don't know if that was smart of her.
Well, Frenzy? I don't know if I pursue the Jill or the Lisa now.
I'd probably go for the Lisa.
Well, you know what, no, come on, Dead Hard, Dead Hard! Didn't think so. Oh, wait, there's not a hook around here, is there? Oh, wait, there is the one over there.
I think you can make it.
What? She might have power struggle, I don't wish for that.
Well done.
If Elisa finds the hatch, she may have it. I believe I've more than made my mark here.
Are you... Breaky, are you suggesting that you're going to give a survivor the hatch?
If they find... never mind. I got my head off that one. Lisa, where are you? Santa Breaky has come to bring you presents? I mean, what?
Santa Breaky?
Spur of the moment pun, give me a break.
This sounds like a song in the making. Santa Breaky? It's really been an awful long time.
I believe the Lisa is hiding somewhere, which I believe the entity will probably claim her then.
Possibly.
Oh, no! I believe she makes it out, yes. There she goes.
She does. But that was really well done.
Yes.
An excellent match, I think.
Merciless!
Excellently done, Breaky.
Oh, look. Bronze 4. Let's see. What did you have? Oh, the Jill and the Cheryl both have Dead Hard. Oh, I see. The Claudette had Distortion.
That explains quite a bit.
I was wondering why I wasn't able to see the killer rinsing off Feral Frenzy before.
Indeed.
That explains it then. Let's see here. Yes, wait, the Jill had Glass Mine?
I didn't even see her use it. What?
Me neither. Then again, I don't think... I could have sworn I kicked Jeremy during that match. No matter. Well, this is going a little better than I thought it would.
I think you're doing quite well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I only hope that I can keep this performance up.
Well, even if you don't, you know, it's not the end of the world.
I know. I'd like to think that this build, though, is doing its job, though.
It does indeed seem to be doing so. I may have to try it out myself.
Using a build that I thought of and you helped with, I am flattered.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
It is effective, though.
Well, that's what you're always going for, isn't it? Effectiveness.
Yes. What do we have here? 2 toolboxes and a map.
Perhaps you should try that add-on that you talked about. The sketchbook.
I think I will.
Disrupt their saboteur plans.
Yes, here it's all sketchbook. During Feral Frenzy, from the second chain hit onward, hit survivors drop their item. From sort of a vanilla Franklin's demise, as it requires a bit more effort.
But given that your entire build is focused around getting as many stacks of Feral Frenzy as possible, it seems like it would work out.
No, wait, we have a flashlight. I must be wary then.
Blasted flashlights.
Normally I would bring Lightborn, but I don't wish to rely on that too much. I'm curious, Druid.
About what?
I wonder, I don't know, random question. What killer did you think I was going to main the most, besides Legion and Ghostface?
You know, I'll be perfectly honest with you, Breaky. When When I first realised that you started playing Dead by Daylight, I didn't have a killer in mind for you. But then, he appeared, like from within the darkest of nightmares, and I thought it would work perfectly. Oh yes, this has Breaky written all over it. The Mastermind.
Wesker?
Oh, indeed.
I have heard talk of that. It seems there are... Midwich. With this build?
Certainly going to be a difficult one.
Well,
It's not a great map for you.
Wait, I've spotted one of them already. Well, I thought I did. They've gone up here. A moment, where have you gone? Oh, there's Lori. Where on earth did you go? What? No matter. I'll have to find the others then. Thank you for that one, Druid.
Oh, of course. I don't like bots.
Who does, honestly? Somebody was here.
Opening up the environment is a good plan. I like that.
I hear somebody. There's Hattie.
Perhaps you can tempt her with some cookie.
What sort of palindrome is that, if I may inquire?
The kind that happens to me all the bloody time.
Well, Dark Devotion is up now. Yeah, I cannot... Well, there's the killer instinct. I don't know why it keeps disappearing on me.
Perhaps Hattie's running that same perk as the Claudette from last match.
I cannot keep up with these ones. It's...
Unfortunately, this map is not too great for Legion.
No, it's not. They're going to get this one too, aren't they?
I believe so.
Moment. You hiding in here? No. I cannot keep up with them this time, which is incredibly frustrating.
Indeed. But, you know, these things do happen.
Well, there's Hattie.
Perhaps you can just leave out the plate of Christmas cookies. Be like, hey, come and get them. They're delicious.
Perhaps. There you are.
Oof.
Another questionable vault there. Of course. Lord in heavens above, I cannot keep up with them.
They're quite quick. Oh, hello.
Oh my God, niece. What is one to do in this scenario here?
Sing showtunes? Jazz hands.
Finally a down. Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, you've got one.
It took, what, 4 gens, though? And these
But you still got one. You've got to look at the upside there, Breaky.
And, of course, there went third seal. Again, I question how killer players keep themselves composed in situations like this.
I'm telling you, showtunes. It is impossible to be in a bad mood while listening to showtunes. Just like 50s bop. You throw on some 50s bop and you just bounce around being a killer. Impossible to get angry, regardless of what happens. It's quite fun, actually.
They're all up there. Give me a moment. They're on that generator because of course they would be.
Well, at least you're far better at finding your way around the map than I am. When I get this map, I just give up. It's like, nope, can't do it. My problem is I can never find the bloody stars.
Your pallet vaults require a bit of work there, Hattie, I do believe.
Oof. Nicely done.
Good, there's a hook right over there. Good. If I only had seen
Well,
that
that's hard.
third seal. Are they back on that one over there? Yes, and there went Dead Man's switch. Wish I got some use out of that. Where do you think you're going, Dwight?
Is that a dwelf? Is that a dwelf? Why is he not on a shelf where he belongs?
It's a partial dwelf, it looks like.
That, I suppose, would explain why he's not on the shelf. Ooh. That was unfortunate.
It was. And of course I didn't break that pallet. Oh my goodness. What is one to do?
I'm keep telling you, jazz hands. You know, I almost feel like you should abandon this chase and perhaps go after one of the others.
That is what I'm intending to do now. No, never mind, he wants to get my attention further.
Seems like a tactic, certainly someone I likes to use. Aye, well, Shadow tends to do the same thing. He does all he can to get a killer's attention and get them as angry as possible, so that they tunnel vision on him, thusly giving the rest of the team time to complete generators.
There it is.
See, like that.
Again,
Aye, Breaky, it's not so bad. You still managed to get hooks down on this map, which is absolutely terrible for you. I say that is a testament to your skill.
They kept me incredibly run around, which is frustrating.
But at least you've got in your cardio. Got to get those steps in, right? Even an Apex has to stay in shape.
Another one at least.
far more than I would have managed, that's for certain. And one of them just left straight out.
They're going to get out, of course.
But that's alright. At least they weren't being toxic about it, right?
I'm awaiting it regardless.
No, they just left. I still think you did fairly well.
I really could have done better.
Again, that is like possibly the worst match that you could have had. It's not a great map for you at all.
Not exactly, no. Not an ideal map.
But you still managed to get hooks.
Well, as you said, that was not an ideal map for Legion, so...
Not at all, but you still managed to get hooks, you still managed to pressure them, you still managed to give that Hattie, I'm sure, quite the heart attack. More than once. Besides, it's not about whether you win or lose, it's about getting blood on your knife. Or something like that.
Let's try and go on to the next one, then. Oh, another TTV. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're streaming.
Feel free to check if you so wish.
I would, but I can't actually read their name.
Give me a moment, then.
Window's a little small.
And they are live, it seems.
Oh, lovely. Well, you know, if they're not toxic, perhaps it might be a good raid target.
I wouldn't know. Two medkits and a toolbox.
Yes, exactly. See what Alicat said here. It's not about winning or losing. It's the thrill of the hunt.
True. Again, I still wish I performed better, because, again, that map was not built for me. That and Raccoon City, I've learned.
Oh yeah, all the tight corners and all the small little rooms, not ideal. Not ideal.
Hello there, Alex Kaiser.
Hello, Alex. Well, hello, Jaeger Bomber. I think you've spelled Jaeger wrong. But it's good to see you regardless. Welcome in.
I do have to hope for a more ideal map now. Auto Haven, alright, that's something.
That's a fairly good map for you, though.
Where's my totem? Again, not the most ideal of spots, but I'll make do.
It can't really be worse than the one in the area.
Right, and again, we begin. Oh, there's my obsession already.
Aye, well, that's brilliant.
There's Dark Devotion. Saw you.
Hello?
She tried to hide in a corner. You will see that.
I did. She thought she was clever. She was not, in fact, clever.
And again, Killer Instinct completely gone. I don't...
Perhaps one of them is also running distortion again?
I don't know. I can't tell if it's me or if it's just... No matter. Well, there's... Is that... Who is that? That's Claudette. No, I don't think so.
Oof!
They're all in that generator over there.
Do you think they're coordinated? Like, do you think they're a team?
I wouldn't know. What do you think? Oh, there's the TTV, finally. I was beginning to wonder when I would find them. Oh, well,
That was a nice hit.
that's a third seal, at least.
I like that.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch them here, though. Wait. No, I'm not going to. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's frustrating. But at least you've got eyes on them now.
And the Hattie ran directly into
Oof! Oh, Hattie, that was unfortunate.
Yes, it was. I hear somebody on that generator.
Sounds like it's moving awfully quickly. Must be almost done.
Dead Horde. Again, I'm not able to calculate that.
Dead Herd is really rough.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Body blocking, are we? Of course.
They've got to be coordinated. They must be a team, Frankie. Oh no. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Have they not found the Hattie yet?
I don't know.
Now they have.
They've been working on that gin in the shop.
Bruh.
Right then.
You've got this. Although, they were working on that shack gin, so you might want to loop back around to it and see if you could push them off. Oh, hello there.
So, what is one to do?
Yeah, I would cycle back around, Breaky.
I will try. No, there it goes again.
I figured they'd go back to it, yeah. Nice, very nice.
Thought they were in the snowman, they were not.
They were not in the snowman. That's unfortunate. But that's alright. No stealth snowman? No, Tony. No stealth in the snowman.
Oh, it's a 3-gen now, is it? Look.
Well, that's unfortunate for them. Although, they've got to be a team. They're really coordinated with stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Oof! Nicely done.
Yes, they have 3-gen themselves. Look. Well, sort of. 1, 2, 3.
That is unfortunate for them.
I have to make use of this. Well, Dead Man Switch finally.
Well, that is fortunate. Oh, hello there.
There goes the killer insect again. How does it keep disappearing? What?
I don't know. I really don't know. I've not seen this happen before. But while they're busy looping you, I would be really concerned about the generator in that main building. I'd be really concerned about it, because if I were them, I would try to keep you busy near these two and have one in their party go into the main building to try and finish off that generator.
Give me a moment, I'm going to hook this thing in. It's a wonder I have made it this far.
You're doing really well.
They are probably on one of those generators though, which is unfortunate. No, of course. Oh my goodness.
Was it the one in the main building?
Yes.
Yes, it was. That's alright. That was a smart play on their part.
Unfortunately for me, I thought somebody was on my totem there a moment.
No, I think they're...
Goodness gracious almighty.
Alright.
And adrenaline, because of course.
Of course there's adrenaline. Why wouldn't there be?
Get off her.
Oof.
And body blocks, because of course.
Naturally. But at least you got one.
How do
Well
players
done.
do it?
How do they do what?
Keep themselves composed on such stress like this.
Personally, I find that it's easier to keep unstressed when you just try to analyse what it is that they're going to do. You know, even if you don't know how to counter what they're doing, if you're just going to pick apart how they're working and how they're operating, then it becomes more of an intellectual challenge rather than an egotistical one. I still think that was a brilliant game.
Oh, that was so frustrating.
You did really well. What are you talking about? Besides, I'm fairly certain that they were a 4-man team against you.
I wouldn't really be surprised if that were the case. I know survive with friend groups are a thing.
And, you know, survive with friends is very difficult as a solo killer.
Indeed. I think after that one I need to take a rest.
You know, that's more than understandable.
I have things to think about now anyway.
Oh yeah, and a party to plan. You know, Christmas party.
I must attempt to speak to Shadow first and foremost.
I'd just be honest with him.
I still don't know how that's going to go.
You know, he's a lot more patient than I think you realise. He doesn't want to see the worst in you.
I'll try and remember then.
And you know, if you need me, you can always just call.
Of course.
And I'll come smack him upside the hat for you.
That's if Infallible doesn't reach him first.
Well, then you might want to get on that as quickly as possible.
I know. I suppose now we'll find someone to raid into then. But who?
That does sound like a good idea.
But who?
Perhaps someone else playing Dead by Daylight.
I noticed somebody here. I know. Who is this? Just some punkster. They seem entertaining enough.
Interesting. Let's go say hello.
Yes.
Oh, look. The bad guy. I was the one you hooked at the end. Hello.
Yes, go away, please. You made that match bad enough as it was. I'm not dealing with you.
Oh, Breaky. They weren't that bad. They were just coordinated.
I don't care, Druid.
Well, we'll work on that, I suppose.
Now then, to people that actually matter, let's go say hello to this punkster. Lady. So I would like to thank everybody for hanging about with us, and for your support as always. I'd like to thank the Druid again for joining me, and for the insight.
I'm always happy to be here.
Of course, my dear friend.
Have a great night, everyone.
Until next time, farewell.